Hey friends, Lindsay Norman here. Today we're going to talk about what to look for when you're trying to find the best network marketing company for you. I'm going to share a little bit about my experience in that because I do think a lot of people enter into direct sales or network marketing kind of unexpectedly because they love a product. And if you're really looking at network marketing as a business, I would encourage you to be thinking about several other things as well. So I actually have my top 10 suggestions for what to look for and what to think about when you're trying to pick the best company for you. So number one, who owns the company? Is it a private equity firm? Private equity firms generally, when they own a company, are there to sell that company. So their job is to grow that company as strongly and quickly as possible so that they can sell it. So that's always something I want to think about because you want to look at how does that impact the sales force or how does that impact the field? So that's something you want to think about. If they're owned by, is it owned by an individual or a set of founders? Like just ask those questions, okay? Number two, you want to look at, is it financially secure? And what does their track record look like? And you want to ask those questions, absolutely, and for sure. So if there's somebody that you know in that company that you're exploring, you want to find out, where is the company at? Are they new? Do they have a track record? Are they debt free? That also is a huge importance for me because if I'm looking at where I want to build in a network marketing company, I want something that's secure. I want something that has a track record. I'm not necessarily looking for anything flashy. It's one of the reasons why I personally steer clear of startups. A lot of times when people want to join a startup, it's because they want to earn quick money fast. And the reality is the percentage of people who actually get rich quick, like that's not, it is a thing, but it's not a thing. And so if you're trying to figure out how can I just get rich quick, that is in my opinion, not the only reason why you would join a network marketing company that's new. Startups have a lot of risk that's involved. Now, sometimes risk can come with great reward, but what in my experience, what I've seen from a lot of people in network marketing is that most startups fail. So if you're willing to take that risk, your family is in a financial position to take that risk of not making it or potentially making it, that's great. For me, I actually want a track record from the company of saying, am I debt free? Have I shown financial success and strength over a period of time so that if I'm going to come in and build a business there is security there. I also want to look at, is there financial growth happening in that company? So all that stuff that's kind of around financial security. I want to see growth from the company as well. Okay, number three, I want to look at the product. The product is so important, right? Many companies, you can lead with a business, which that's also important as well. But I'm like, you can have the best comp plan and business model in the world, but if you don't have a good product, that is a problem. So you want a product that is stellar, one that you get passionate about, but also this was a big question for me. Is it a need for people? Do people look at that and say, I need that? And who does it apply to? Who does your product apply to? Does it apply to young people, old people, or is it just a niche market that your product applies to? That's the other thing that you're going to want to ask. So I personally look at, I want my product to be something people need, and I want it to be something that applies to pretty much everyone. All right. Number four, customer retention. You want to ask that company, what is your customer retention? That was a huge selling point for me because if you are looking to build a business with a company, building a business depends on your customer retention. How happy is that customer with that product? How often are they buying it? When do we lose that customer, or does that customer stay on over time? So look at that customer retention rate. Number five, I personally, I would say that this is definitely a personal one for me. I wanted to know, how does the company value its field leaders? And so I was looking for something that is leader led, but also customer focused. So definitely something that supports leaders financially, but also just strategically. Is there support on the field with leaders and the corporate company? All right, number six, transparency and ethical decision making. 100%. You guys, in this industry of network marketing, you can get bad eggs, just like in any industry. Every industry has their bad eggs. So I have found that I want to be a part of a company who is ethical and transparent. Do they publish numbers? Do they answer hard questions? And are they willing to do that even with the hard pieces of the business? That is so important. So are they transparent and ethical? Number 7, is there a comp plan with proven success over time? That is so important. You're going to see a lot of startups these days. And essentially, startups, what they want to do is most people doing a startup in direct sales or network marketing, they want to grow the business to sell the business so that they can make that money. So what you're going to see more from companies that maybe look like they're exploding is you're gonna see a comp plan where a lot is paid out up front. And so it allows people to start making money right away. But what you want to really look at is, can people make money over time? Can people actually build a business that's residual, that will reward them in the long run for the behaviors that they're doing at the beginning? So that's what you want to look at. The other thing that you want to ask is, when you're looking at a company's build guide or their compensation plan, and you're looking at leader levels, it is really important to ask the company how many people are at all of those levels making that money. I think that is super crucial as you're looking at, do I have potential here? Do other people have potential here? What is actually happening at this company with the comp plan? So make sure that you're asking that question or considering that. Number 8, is the business model and the comp plan duplicatable? Which means, like, you might be a rock star. I have no doubt you probably have abilities that other people do not have. So you could probably come in and absolutely rock that business model and comp plan. The big question is, can someone else also? Because if you want to build a business, which I'm going to do a video later on about multiplication versus addition. If you want to come in and multiply and build a business, that means that other people need to be able to execute the business model and the comp plan as well. So when you're looking at the best network marketing company for you, you also have to consider how that comp plan and business model will work for others. All right. All right. Number 9, can I build a business with this network marketing company and not just sell a product? So I know a lot of people come into direct sales or network marketing because they fall in love with a product. They've had a great experience with a product. And that's a great thing. And there's a lot of people who are like, I just want to sell a product and make that money from selling that product. And I think that's actually great. I think for a lot of people, that's a good fit. But if you are looking at network marketing as a business, the big question for you to consider is, can I build a business and sell a product? Not just, can I sell a product? So you really want to look at, what is the business part of this company that will allow my family financial freedom, that will allow me financial freedom and time freedom over time. So you want to look at both. And then number 10, finally, does the company care about people? What kind of social impact does this company have? And the reason why I like to add that is because it actually gets down to the DNA and the heart of the company. At the end of the day, what kind of company do you want to work for? I personally want to be part of something where the company actually cares about human beings. So that's number 10 to consider. Hopefully, as you're looking at what kind of network marketing company is best for me, that these 10 things will allow you to think about the bigger picture and allow you to find the best fit for you. Have the best day.